Hey, what's going on, Aries? Butch Tarot here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I'm going to be using the Celtic Tarot. I had to think about it for a second. With all of that being said, let's get it. Universe, what do we have for Aries? What is going on for Aries? All right, Aries. So the first thing I see, Aries, is I feel like there is someone coming in, and this is someone new. Now, with this person, with this person, it's a very strange energy. I feel like this starts off more with physical, more flirtatious energy. A little bit of flirting back and forth, a little bit of light energy. But it's almost like with this person, it's almost like this person goes, they're hot and cold. 1 minute it seems like they can't get enough of you. The next minute, they seem distant. They seem like they're separating themselves from you. And it's going to be very confusing. But wait till we get in this read and you'll discover that it's not just confusing for you. Now, with this person, what you're not seeing, what's right in front of you, is I feel like this person, I feel like they already know what they want. They know what they're looking for. And with you, they found it. They know what they want. And I feel like what they want is they want to be with you. But this is where it gets confusing. I feel like this person is hiding that from you. They seem closed off. They seem like they're hiding something. That self-imposed prison with that 8 of Wands, that 8 of Swords, and that 7 of Swords. It's like they're trying to hide how they really feel about you. Why they're trying to hide that, I feel like this person wants, it's like, the only thing I can think of is it's like they want you to think that they have other people. They want you to be jealous. They want you to chase them. But there's nobody else. This person wants to be chased. They want to be wanted. But what's even funnier about this, I feel like they're not being honest about what they want from you. They're almost making it like it's nonchalant. And that hot and cold energy you get from this person is because when things get too hot, they back off. They don't want to tell you what's going on with them. And like I said, we have the 2 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. We got new love here. This is something more than I think you were expecting from this person. Even though I feel like you felt the certain way for this person, it's the energy that they were putting off that was confusing to you. And it's almost like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you felt like there was something there, but the way they were acting made you feel like there wasn't something there. But I feel like trust your initial thought because you're right. Now, I do feel like there is, I feel like there's a lot of chaotic energy. And this is, that internal struggle is what that 501s usually represents. But I feel like in this, it's almost like it's a very obvious struggle between the two of you. There's a lot of chaotic energy. I feel like there's points when you get, you know, you clash with each other. And I feel like that's solely based on the fact that this person, it frustrates you because I feel like you have a feeling for this person in a certain way. And when it feels like they're not reciprocating and it feels like it's almost like they're playing games with you, it pisses you off. But what this is, it's very common. I see it a lot. It's when there's something between you and another person, something very real. A lot of times when we ignore that or we fight it, that energy that we feel toward that person that should be going toward that person, it comes out in a very different way. You know, you could be pissed off at someone, but you're not really pissed off at that person. I'm trying to explain this and it makes sense because it makes sense in my head, but it's like if you've ever been in those moments where you're fighting with someone, but you don't want to fight. There's something very different that you want to do with them. You just want to rip each other's clothes off and get down. And that's similar to what I'm talking about here. When we're fighting that energy, we want to be close to someone, but we feel there's this distance, so we fight it. And this person, like I said, has been doing a lot of work into fighting how they felt about you and what they really want to do with you. And like I said, it's very different than what you're getting from them. But it's if you don't let your the proper energy out in the right way, it can come out in a very different way, sometimes even toxic. And there's a reason for that in this case. There's a very soulmate, twin flame type energy you have with this person. And I feel like I said, I feel like they're trying to make you jealous on purpose, which is, to be honest, with an Aries, is probably not the best idea, but it is what it is. I didn't say this person was professional. But it's very clear that neither one of you want to walk away from this. It's very clear that there's something much more going on here. And I feel like that distance that you feel with this person sometimes is just, that's the moments when they can't hold back their feelings for you no longer. So it's almost like they put some distance between you, because as long as they're not around you, I feel like there's moments when they're around you and like I said, they just want to hold on to you and never let go. But that's not the way they want this, and they're trying to control the situation a little bit. So I mean, I do feel like that's a block in this connection. I feel like they're trying to control something that they have no business trying to control. But I do feel like that is causing them more grief than they expected. And I feel like they don't want to have any regrets with the situation. So I do feel like this person is going to open up communication with you. And I feel like what you hear may surprise you. One of those things when somebody tells you something that you already feel like you knew, it shocked you for a second, and then all of a sudden you're just like, yeah, I already knew. That's what this conversation is going to be. And I feel like it's going to give you both some balance here. And I feel like you can finally move forward and take that energy and put it in the right direction. And I feel like that's going to fill that cups up for you. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. I mean, I feel like we've all felt that in our lives. You have that built up frustration because you want something from someone, but they seem not interested. But secretly they were interested, and that's why you're feeling it. It's very rare that you feel intense energy with someone that you have no connection with. Even someone you just met. And that goes for not only relationships, but friendships. You can meet someone. I mean, I've met people and instantly knew I liked them. And then there's people I met that I instantly didn't like them. Didn't know why, just didn't like their energy. You know, and I remember reading this book, and it was all about how we all have this like aura around us, and sometimes when an aura comes into your aura, you know, you pick up things that you don't even know you're picking up. Anyway, we'll get back to the read. But like I said, I see a lot of happiness. You know, I mean, this person really wants you, and you know, I don't feel like they ever want to give you the impression that they didn't. I just feel like they kind of wanted you to chase them. They wanted you to think that they had other options. You know, that they just wanted you to want them the way they want you. But like I said, I feel like it's getting to the point when they know that they've gone too far, and I feel like that's what's causing the change here. I mean, they want to be more than friends with you. And I see a huge transformation in the way they come about things. Like I said, I feel like there's, you know, in the beginning they're doing this in a certain way, but I feel like it gets to the point when they know that it's hurting them. You know, they're exactly where they should be, and I do see this moving forward. Finally, some people, man, I don't get it. It's fun. I read these, I read these readings, and I'm just like, sometimes I'm just like, I don't know what the hell this person's thinking about. Too many damn games. Now with this person, we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have Aries, um, Leo, Sagittarius. I mean, we have air, we have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We have some Taurus as well. I mean, games are fun once in a while, as long as you're both playing it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not fun to get played. It's no fun to, you know, when someone's playing games with you. But I feel like that energy is too, between the two of you, is really overpowering, and I feel like that's what's causing that chaotic energy from time to time, causing you to, like, you know, wonder what the hell is going on with this person. It is funny though. I mean, to me, um, I've seen it so many different times. You know, you've all had those friends that fought like cats and dogs. They were always at each other's throat. And you always thought they hated each other. But deep down, they really wanted each other. But that's the problem. When you go against what the energy is telling you to do, it comes out in a very sometimes negative way. But yeah, like, I just keep thinking about this guy and this girl in high school. Everybody thought they were brother and sister because they fought so damn much. But they were always together. You know, they were always one as one. You know, he said something, she'd be like, oh, that's stupid, and they'd argue about it. And it was just, it's because all that passion they had for each other, all that energy that was pulling them toward each other, they were fighting it. And it came out as aggression. But that's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.